Welcome to Yankee Chronicle. I'm your host, Abby Peel, and for the next 4 weeks, we'll be presented by New London Hospital, who since 1918 has been serving 15 communities within the Kearsarge Lake Sunapee region. The 2022 Hospital Days begins next week. You won't want to miss the many new events, plus all your old favorites, as New London Hospital celebrates its return. On today's show, we'll meet up with Julia Whitney. She'll tell us about this year's celebration and all the old and some really exciting new features. Cathy Raymond from the Lake Sunapee region, VNA and Hospice will tell us about their summer celebration, and you are invited. Greg Berger from Spring Ledge Farm will bring us up to date on their harvest. Did I say corn? Lourie Buchar will join us to talk about the Bradford Center Meeting House music program. Don't go away, because you won't want to miss this week's edition of Yankee Chronicle, your local view coming to you.
Prescription drug pricing points to corporate
Freedom of the press is about your right to know.
and Clark sheer athleticism.
It's about your right to be informed. Today, there are real threats to press freedom
Reaching residential areas.
and your right to know about the world around us. We must protect our right to know, no matter what kind of news is important to you.
Great question.
Before it's too late, understand the threats. ProtectPressFreedom.org.
The American Red Cross blood supply is at historically low levels this winter, and we're facing a dangerous situation. Hospitals and patients are counting on donors to get the blood they need. Make a life-saving appointment today. Visit redcrossblood.org or call 1-800-RED-CROSS.
This program is supported by Echo Communications, a digitally integrated commercial printer and mailer located in New London, New Hampshire since 1997, with roots going back much further as the country press, AccuMail, and the home of the Kearsarge shopper. Echo Communications.
Welcome back to Yankee Chronicle. I'm your host, Abby Peel, coming to you from New London Hospital, and we're now here to talk about the event of the year, New London Hospital's Days. I'm now joined by Julia Whitney, who is the marketing coordinator here. Hi, Julia.
Hi, thank you for having me.
This is your first Hospital Days,
It
which is so exciting because this is your first time, like, ready to go, but you're planning the whole thing.
Yes, me and Suzanne, my colleague, and the rest of the team with Community
So
Relations.
fun.
Yep.
And tell us the lowdown. I thought we decided that we would go day by day. So let's start with Thursday, August 4th.
Correct.
What can people expect?
So Thursday is a great day. It's the midway starts, which is super exciting.
Yes.
Bracelet night, and then chamber night will be back with all of our local businesses.
Which is so fun.
Yeah.
And a great way for people to learn about local business. I think every chamber you go and you meet, and you're like, oh, I didn't know this was a business. A lot of new ones, so that's fantastic.
Yep.
Okay,
and
great.
Great to have that enthusiasm back after
Yes.
a long 2 years.
And bracelet night is a huge deal, so you can go and for one price ride the rides
Exactly.
till you're blue in the face, I
Yep.
guess. Yeah. Okay.
5 to 10.
Good. And then Friday.
Friday, another big day. Friday's band night that the chamber is putting on, which
Fun.
is exciting, and another bracelet night. Should be a blast.
2 nights of bracelet night fun.
Yes.
And what's the band?
The band is a rock band.
Cool.
Yeah, so they'll be right on the green in the big tent.
Fun.
And the New London Inn will be doing a barbecue that night as well. So there'll
Oh,
be food available
fantastic.
too.
Okay, great. Saturday, big day for us here at YCN. It's the parade, and something I just learned, it's a new time.
New time, so 10 a.m., so it'll be a little earlier this year. We're super excited. The theme this year is a community in bloom.
Great theme.
Which is perfect for 2 years, after COVID. We're
Yeah.
just excited to be bringing it back.
Yeah.
And our community is blooming and better than ever.
It
So
truly is.
It'll be a great parade.
And the parade will be brought to you right here on YCN. Little shout out for us. And then a full day of rides.
Full day of rides and activities. We have some favorites coming back. The dunk stool is back.
Fun.
Pancake breakfast before the parade, so you can get your pancakes and then find your spot and sit. And the parade
Love
will
it.
start
Get
at
some
10.
candy.
The jewelry sale is back. The New London Hospital Gift Shop jewelry sale.
Oh, that's
so that
fun.
will be fun. And then we have a rock wall sponsored by North Cape Design Build, which will be up on the green as well.
Cool.
Yeah.
Okay, and anything Saturday night?
Saturday night, we have the All-American Circus, Stars Above. They'll be doing a few showtimes Friday and Saturday.
Great.
We're so excited. It'll be on the Colby Sawyer Quad.
Great.
And it's family friendly. Tickets start at $20.
Okay.
It's all outdoors. They have a circular stage, and there's going to be acrobats, jugglers, musicians. It's
Oh my goodness.
fantastic.
How do you get tickets?
So you can get tickets on our website, newlondonhospital.org/hospital days.
Okay.
You can buy them right through there.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah.
And then Sunday to wrap it all up, which I always say Sunday is one of the saddest days because it's like the midway starts to come down and it's like a blink and it's over. But Sunday's big in the morning.
It is. The big triathlon is back.
I'm an observer, not a participator.
Same. Same course, same route. Mark Vernon, our race director, is back to help us out.
Amazing.
And it's going to be fantastic to just have it back in the community.
And sign up with you individually or your team online.
Exactly, yep.
Great.
Just head to our website again and all of it's right there.
Amazing. And the community support must be incredible.
Oh, it's incredible.
And
Absolutely.
it's necessary.
Absolutely.
Yes. If people are interested in just the whole lowdown, I mean, obviously a lot of information through your website, but also the chamber can be of help too because it's a great collaboration.
It is. Yep, we couldn't do it without that.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Okay, so Hospital Day is August 4th through 7th.
Yes.
Town Green in New London.
Yep.
Parade at a new time,
At a new
10
time.
a.m. We're going to have to do like a big banner, I think. People are
Yes.
going to need to know that. That's
Yep.
a big deal. And brought to you right here on YCN. I'll be hosting along with Ashley Rowley from the Chamber, which will be great.
It'll be great.
Julia, so nice to meet you, and thank you. And I'm excited for you to experience it.
I'm so excited.
And I'm also very impressed that you can coordinate it without ever having gone.
I know.
It's really
a new
impressive.
talent.
It is a new talent. It's really impressive. I'm sure you're like, okay, I think this works. And we're all like, oh yeah, we're used to the midway. That's fantastic.
A lot of moving pieces, but the community has been fantastic to work with, and Ashley from the Chamber.
Amazing.
We're thrilled.
Does the midway show up on Wednesday?
I believe so.
Okay, that's always a big deal. That's
Yes.
when the buzz starts.
Yes.
Like, oh, here it is. Here it comes.
Yes.
Fantastic. Well, Julia, thank you so much.
for having me.
Here we go. Hospital
do it.
Days. Let's do it. Fun has returned. Up next, Cathy Raymond will join us from the location of the Lake Sunapee Region VNA Summer Celebration. Stay tuned. It's up next here on the Yankee Chronicle and YCN, your local view. But first, this message from another community-minded business that keeps your stories coming to you.
I'll be here to hear what's on your mind. Take this time to talk and get it right. You know I'll be there all your life. When you need me, I'll be by your side.
Little everyday conversations about the dangers of underage drinking can make a big difference in a child's life. Talk, they hear you.
When you take your car in for an oil change, a good mechanic will also take care of other routine maintenance to make sure your car runs safely and efficiently. Protecting your health isn't much different. When you get a COVID-19 vaccine, it's important to make sure you're also protected from other serious but preventable diseases. It's easy and convenient to get other routine vaccines at the same time as a COVID-19 vaccine. So make sure you ask a healthcare professional about other vaccines you may need to maintain your health.
This program is supported by H.R. Clough and Kearsarge Heating. Their full-service model offers oil delivery, propane, motor fuels with design, installation, service, and maintenance of all types of oil, gas, and alternative energy systems, as well as air conditioning, water conditioning systems, and backup generators. Their highly trained and friendly staff will assist you throughout the process of buying, installing, and servicing a full line of energy products. H.R. Clough and Kearsarge Heating.
Welcome back to Yankee Chronicle. I'm your host, Abby Peel. For many years before the pandemic, the Lake Sunapee Region VNA would celebrate their volunteers and friends with a summer bash. It's back. Tell us about it, Cathy. Welcome back to Yankee Chronicle. I'm your host, Abby Peel. For many years before the pandemic, the Lake Sunapee Region VNA would celebrate their volunteers and friends with a summer bash. It's back. Tell us about it, Cathy.
Finally, after 3 years, we're having an in-person event. And I'm very excited, and we're all very excited to see some people, see our friends and supporters. So we are having a summer party and it's going to be, if you see where I'm standing, this is sort of a focal point for people. It's going to be on the field right behind the Ivy Science Center and the Arts Center, which is what I'm standing in front of. And there'll be a beautiful tent and refreshments and music and just a chance to relax and see each other. Very informal. We're not having a lot of bells and whistles. There'll be a little bit of speaking. But really our goal is to see people and thank our community for supporting us. And I just wanted to make a point to say during COVID and with all the adjustments we all had to make, particularly for live events, I just wanted to thank our community because every time I asked for them to support us in maybe a different way and not at an event, which we've really missed, they always said yes. And we had strong fundraising throughout COVID, and when we asked for you to give to something in lieu of an event like the Women's Luncheon, you did. So this party is really just come out, reconnect, relax, and let us say thank you for all your support. So the particulars are, it is Tuesday, August 2nd, starting at 5:30. There's no particular agenda. Probably there'll be some remarks maybe around 6:30 if people want to make a note of that. But it's 5:30 till I would think maybe 7:30, 8 o'clock. It's not a super late event. Come for as long or as short as you like, but just come by and enjoy some refreshments and seeing some friends. Invite people that maybe haven't come to one of our events. You do need to RSVP. It is $75 because of course we're trying to at least cover our costs. Our main goal for this party is not to raise maximum money. It is to say thank you and to get people together. But you do have to RSVP, so you can do that by calling me at 603-526-4077. My extension is 231. And we can take care of that if you call, if you did not get an invitation in the mail. Some invitations were sent out. We're not doing a lot of sponsorship. Again, the focus of the party is not to maximize the fundraising and ask everybody for money every time they turn around. The real focus is to just see people again. But we did have 6 business partners, I'm calling them the hosts of the evening, who were very generous and stepped up to help us offset our costs and have a presence at our gathering. So I want to thank them. And they are all the local banks said yes. So Ledyard National Bank, Mascoma Bank, Sugar River Bank, Claremont Savings Bank, and Bar Harbor Bank and Trust. All 5 said yes, we want to be part of this and be there with you. And then we had La Valley Building Supply, who's always been a strong supporter of Lake Sunapee V&A, both the business and the family. So La Valley Building Supply is also one of our hosts for the evening. So I wanted to make sure to thank them. As far as getting here, most people are local and pretty familiar with Colby Sawyer College, but if you pull in by the Hogan Center, the best parking spot and the closest parking spot is parking lot M, which I'm standing in right now. And again, the focal point is the Science Center and the Arts Center behind me. So once again, it is Tuesday, August 2nd. You do need to RSVP. It is $75. There's going to be live music. That's always kind of fun, adds to the atmosphere. There's not going to be a lot of staff members, but there is going to be a small role for some of our staff, and so you'll see some of them. And 5:30 p.m., stay as long or as little as you like. We just want to see you. Phone number if you have questions. If you want to RSVP, you can do it with a credit card over the phone. We have lots of ways you can pay. But just call me at 603-526-4077, extension 231 at Lake Sunapee Region V&A and Hospice. And I hope to see you there. I really do.
Thanks, Cathy. It's so nice that we can all get back together with normal activities. Up next, we'll hear about the current harvest at Spring Ledge Farm. You won't want to miss this corny story. So keep it tuned to YCN, your local view, after this message from another supporter of our Yankee Chronicle.
When it comes to vaping, the truth can get clouded.
So let's make it clear. Vaping is not safe for youth.
Because vaping can put microscopic particles into your lungs.
And dangerous things like metals into your body.
And nicotine, which can harm a person's brain development through their mid-20s.
With appealing flavors, high nicotine levels, and lots of promotion on social media.
Many kids think vaping is harmless, but it's not.
So talk to your kids about the risks of vaping.
Because when you talk, they hear you.
We are strong, we are resilient, and we will get through this together. But these are stressful times, and it's important to also practice good self-care. It's normal to feel overwhelmed, anxious, or afraid, but there is hope. Reach out to someone, connect with your friends, stay in touch with your community, and know that you are not alone. Learn more at wearebroadcasters.com/hope, furnished by the National Association of Broadcasters and this station.
This program is supported by the Innertown Record, your weekly hometown community newspaper covering the Kearsarge Sunapee Sunshine region of New Hampshire. The Innertown Record.
Welcome back to Yankee Chronicle. I'm your host, Abby Peel, coming to you from Spring Ledge Farm here on Main Street in downtown New London. Come check them out. There's a lot to see here, a lot to do. I'm now joined by Greg Berger, and it is corn season. Greg, this must be an exciting time. There's a lot to do around corn season,
yes,
I'm sure.
There is. It's finally, we've had a lot of summer, but there's still a lot to go.
Yes.
And the corn, which takes a long time to grow and get all that sunshine in there, it's finally ready here in our fields.
Amazing. And it's all locally grown, which is important to say, like right here in this vicinity is where you grow your corn.
Yeah, we grow some on our own fields here on the property, and then, but mainly we lease fields from around town. They're all actually in New London.
Okay.
Some that you can see as you're driving by on the road somewhere, and some that are behind the road and you wouldn't be able to see them. But yeah, we've got some great landowners who are willing to do that with us.
Isn't that great?
So it's all picked here in town. Yeah, and we pick it every day, every morning.
Okay.
So you know it's picked that day and it's fresh, and yeah, we're excited to try it.
And be back. Yeah. Is there always like an inaugural try of the corn to see what it tastes like for the year?
Just like anywhere, always out there a few days before it really should be picked. Well, maybe this is ready, maybe it's not, you know. And
in our family, we always say that this is the best corn. So every dinner that you have corn, you say, this is the best one of the season. And then the next time you eat, this is the best one of the season. So yeah, we're a big corn family. So we like to try it out. But speaking about here to come and purchase it, you've expanded your farm stand a little bit out of the 10 from the COVID 10, we should say, but right off of the farm stand with tons to offer because it is peak produce season.
Yes, this is peak harvest time starting now and all the way through the fall, really.
Amazing.
And so yes, and the produce can be found inside the farm stand greenhouse.
Okay.
We've covered that up so it's shaded, and so if you walk in the farm stand and take a right, you'll see it all right there.
And plenty to choose from.
Yeah, arugula to zucchini, we've got the tomatoes and cherry tomatoes, and everything is happening right now, yeah.
And is everything fresh within, like, how long? 24 hours it's been picked?
It's picked fresh every day in the morning. But you know, something like a zucchini might be picked. We have a huge row of it, so we'll pick it every other day kind of thing.
Got it.
Just because we wanted to let them size up to the right size, and then we'll pick that again.
Amazing.
So, but yeah, we go out, we have a great field crew. They go out every morning with a list and pick everything fresh, and the corn's picked fresh every day.
Amazing. Yes. And another fun thing people can come do is pick your own flowers so that you can come and take a look at what you already have, but you can come pick your own.
That's right. We have a lot of cut flowers, both in the farm stand as bouquets, so you can just come grab one if you need one. And we also have a pick your own patch. So right across the parking lot from the farm stand.
Okay.
It's hard to miss. Just take a look behind you when you park.
Yep.
And it's by the pound.
Okay.
And it's open any day that we're open. And
really cool.
Yeah, you can pick whatever you like. If you like a particular flower, pick all of that. If you like.
And do you have the supplies, or do people need to bring their own as well?
Yeah, we have all the supplies: the buckets, the water, the clippers, little instruction, little page there, and yeah, then you bring them into the farm stand. We weigh them. And off you go to do your arranging.
Yes, I was going to say it's a perfect thing if you know you're having guests over and say, oh, I could really add something, and then you can boast about it that you created it yourself.
Right. It's fun for the kids. Usually kids have never done
picked your flowers.
So,
what a great activity. Good to know.
Yeah.
And 2 new exciting buildings have joined the Spring Large family with some local history. Tell us about those because it's really special.
We were fortunate enough to be offered a couple of the buildings that were at Tommy DePaula's house, which is actually right around the corner.
Yes.
It's about a mile away, maybe, if that.
Yeah.
So we were very excited about that. Last year, we got some foundations in, and so it's a big shed. If you come in the farm stand, you'll see that in our annuals area. And then also a gazebo, which is up past the perennial area, which is a great spot. It's been proven to be really cool.
Okay.
It's partly under some shade, plus it's open air, and so we have a little table there. You're welcome to come and hang out or have a little picnic there or what have you.
And I'm sure Tommy's very happy to know that it came right here, right down the street to him.
I think he would be very happy with that, yes. Yeah.
I don't want to say the word, but as we go into fall, what can people expect at Spring Ledge? Because I'm sure there's a little bit of changeover that happens here.
Yes, we roll with the seasons here.
Yes, as you should.
Say, yep. Which is our thing, right?
Yeah.
So certainly in the fall it brings even more produce because fall, a lot of people think, oh, summer is when my garden is cranking, but really fall is when it all happens.
And fall's when your plants are like growing out of control, and you're thinking, oh no, you are just
to pick, hopefully, and what do I do with all this stuff? And so we'll have plenty on our shelves, kind of overflowing with all sorts of produce.
Amazing.
And we, bring in a fresh crop of plants. If you really want to talk about fall, we're talking mums, and we've got some new varieties of basically like a Gloriosa daisy this year that we're growing. We're really excited about.
Cool.
It's in different colored petals, but all in that fall theme. Oranges, yellows, bronze.
Yeah.
So.
And then we'll talk about pumpkins we'll come back for pumpkins.
Right,
That's a little too far for me to talk about. Well, Greg, thank you so much. I should mention that if anyone wants to find any information, always check out your website. You keep that pretty up to date.
Please,
Fantastic. Well, Greg Berger, great to talk with you.
Hey,
thank you. Thanks, Greg. It's always fun to visit this unique farm in the middle of town. In our final segment, Lourie Buchar will give us a rundown of the music and events taking place at the historic Bradford Center Meeting House. So stay tuned here on Yankee Chronicle. But first, these words from those businesses that make our show possible.
We all make choices about alcohol. Kids make choices whether to drink or not.
Bye, Dad.
Bye-bye.
Remember, I'm going to Alex's party tonight and sleeping over.
Have fun. Hey, remind me about that party again?
And adults make choices whether to talk about it. That's true of parents and every other trusted adult in a kid's life. Kids want to know our expectations, and they want honest answers in everyday conversations. So talk with your kids and help lead them on a positive path. Because when you talk, they hear you. We all want our kids to grow up safe and healthy, so we show them how, and we tell them with honest conversations that let them know what we expect. That's especially important when it comes to alcohol and other drugs. Kids need to know the dangers and how to avoid them. And when it comes to pain medications, opioids, they need to know that they should never be taken without a prescription and never shared with friends or family. It's dangerous and illegal. So talk with your kids, because when you talk, they hear you.
This program is supported by Main Street Bookends of Warner for books, toys, games, cards, gifts, and a gallery of local art. Main Street Bookends of Warner.
Many of you may not know that traditionally the town meeting house was always at the geographic center of a community. In the case of Bradford, that puts it 3 miles away from the current business center. Much still happens out there, though, that you will want to know about. Here is Lourie Buchar to tell us more. Hi, Lourie.
Oh, we've had such an exciting summer already here at Bradford Center Meeting House. We had 2 concerts. One was Will Ogmanson and Nicole Densmore doing an incredible night of classical music. And then we had the ever-popular Nick's other band, who came and rocked everybody's socks off here on the green. Now we have 2 more in our series. And the first one coming up is on August 7th at 2 p.m. It's the Kearsarge Community Band playing patriotic and papa music, and we have free ice cream, and we're also going to be opening up our schoolhouse so you can have a grand reopening of what we've been doing there. The second concert is on the 27th of August at 4 p.m., and that's a bluegrass band called Bow Junction. We can't wait to hear Americana and some cool bluegrass tunes for that. We're still cooking up ideas for the fall, and we're so excited to be restarting our popular Christmas pageant on Christmas Eve. We're very grateful to be able to offer indoor events. So we really hope you come on out and get involved. And all it takes is showing up. The two buildings, the schoolhouse and the meeting house, are now under the stewardship of a group we call the Friends of the Bradford Center Meeting House. Totally volunteer, no tax-based support, all supported by fundraising and events. That's why we hope you come out for our events. And the green itself, the property, is owned by the town. So the Historical Society has a beautiful complex of buildings downtown. But up here at the center, it's the Friends of the Bradford Center Meeting House. You should really check us out on our website, which is very simple. It's bradford.center. We're always looking for volunteers. Anybody who thinks they might want to get involved on a short-term or long-term basis, please let us know. And you can contact us through the website. You can also pay for events through the website. We are also available for rental for weddings and memorials and other events. Think what ideas you come up with and let us know your thoughts. It's great to come to Bradford Center even when we're not having an event. There are picnic tables here, and it's a really lovely historical spot to hang out with your family, have a picnic. It's the geographical center of town, and this is where it all started. And this is where the town hall used to be before it was moved down to be near the railroad. There's also a beautiful, really fascinating cemetery here. It's called the Burying Ground because cemetery wasn't the word used at that time. And it's also got a pound behind us where they used to put the stray livestock. So just come and steep yourself in a little bit of history, and know that our fundraising efforts this year are directed towards restoring all the original 1838 windows on the meeting house. That's a big job, and we're still fundraising like crazy for it. So, hope to see you here.
Thanks, Lourie, for a wonderful evening in a beautiful location. Try out one of their concerts. I'd like to thank our host location, New London Hospital, and their annual Hospital Days celebration. Don't miss all the Hospital Days activities beginning next Thursday. The Midway Rides and Games Chamber Night on Thursday, the Stars Above, an All-American Circus with 5 shows Friday and Saturday, the Saturday Parade, and of course, the Sunday Triathlon. You can find a full schedule of events on their website, newlondonhospital.org. Click on the events link to see more. Coming up next week, we'll meet with Tom Mannion, the president and CEO of New London Hospital, for an update on COVID, vaccine, and the current state of their staffing and services. And we'll close with Miriam Carter as she preps for this year's Craftsman's Fair at Mount Sunapee. Tune into YCN's Game of the Week featuring the best replays of high school sports. This week we have football featuring Campbell at Kearsarge. Games play Sunday and Monday at noon and 7 p.m. on TDS channels 13 and 1013, NCTV 8, Roku, Apple TV, and for those that don't have cable, our YCNNow.com website carries all our programming 24/7. Just click on the live icon and go to the bottom of the page, and we'll click the link to hit play. I'm Abby Peel. Join us again next week as we come back to you from New London Hospital for an all-new edition of Yankee Chronicle. Stay safe, everyone.
This program is supported by H.R. Clough and Kearsarge Heating. Their full-service model offers oil delivery, propane, motor fuels with design, installation, service, and maintenance of all types of oil, gas, and alternative energy systems, as well as air conditioning, water conditioning systems, and backup generators. Their highly trained and friendly staff will assist you throughout the process of buying, installing, and servicing a full line of energy products. H.R. Clough and Kearsarge Heating. Echo Communications, a digitally integrated commercial printer and mailer located in New London, New Hampshire since 1997, with roots going back much further as the country press, AccuMail, and the home of the Kearsarge shopper. Echo Communications. Main Street Bookends of Warner, for books, toys, games, cards, gifts, and a gallery of local art. Main Street Bookends of Warner. The Innertown Record, your weekly hometown community newspaper covering the Kearsarge Sunapee Sunshine region of New Hampshire. The Innertown Record.